And we are live. Welcome to Blue Collar Bliss Podcast. I'm your host, Maverick.
I'm Big O.
We got some things to talk about today, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um, this trade, man. So long to David Montgomery.
Yeah.
I was very excited when we got him from the Bears. You know what I'm saying? Uh, what up? What up? What up, Sam? I see you out there. Appreciate you checking in. Um, there were mixed feelings. There was mixed emotions about this trade that went down. I was excited. I was happy. But a lot of people who, in my personal opinion, don't know football, uh, were upset about this. Um, and it's not to say that, you don't necessarily know football simply because you were upset about it, but it was the talking points that they had as to, why we should not have traded Montgomery. And it's like, what are we gonna do? We need a second running back. Like who we gonna get to replace him? And I'm like, did you guys forget the fact that we don't have O line? There he is.
What up, Joe?
Oh man, he came in hot.
Dang.
What up, T Money?
What up, man?
What up, man? We just started, but yeah, there were people upset. Like, what we gonna do now? Like, we don't have Montgomery. We need a second back. What's going on? And I'm like, we didn't have an O line last year. We don't have an O line currently.
Mm-hmm.
Why pay two running backs? So I looked at the trade and I was like, all right, I think we won in that trade. And it's not even about. Oh, go ahead.
No, I said you already know how I feel about the trade. I think it's an excellent move. You know what I'm saying? We got a fourth pick. The 7 is just a throwaway, which we can use to move
Right.
up and grab a 6. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. So I was happy. What did you think about it, Big O?
Hey, they showing exactly what we've been talking about. They shaking things up. I mean, it's not a talent show. They trying to win. They trying to get there. Yes, everybody loved Montgomery. When he touched the ball, it was exciting.
Mhm.
But hey, we trying to get that ring. They doing what they got to, and we getting the fourth and a seventh next year. So I mean, they got
Absolutely.
something. They got something out of it. The thing is, they just got to make sure they pick the right stuff with it. Get the right people. Don't get something that we don't need. Don't get somebody else that's injury prone or something like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get some strong people up in here. I'm okay
Absolutely.
with it. Like you
I
said,
loved it.
mixed feelings because of course, you like Montgomery.
and this is what you want to do when you make trades. You want to make trades where your trades take care of your team. So when you drafting for the future, or you drafting the best available ability. You know what I'm saying? So when you making trades, you trading for the picks, because you picking for the future. But also we picked up an old lineman that when he was drafted in the second round coming out of Penn State, he was a center. And he was third team, Big Ten. So, he was handling his own. And even with Houston under a bad line, he only gave up 3 sacks. Some people talking about he's trash, he's this. No, if you put him around a veteran line that plays for each other, his play grade will go up. Now, if other people, it was not one all pro on Houston line. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me that this guy horrible when he only been in the league 2 years.
All right. Shout out to T Griff. He said it was definitely a good move. And Sin said it was an excellent move, good value that we got back. I agree. I mean, I saw the PFF score, and I know that's not everything. And I saw some of the analysts saying, he didn't, the guy we got back, Juice, that he wasn't the greatest when he was in Houston. But I'm like, none of the linemen were good for Houston. I don't see Juice as being the starter, but we needed depth. So I'm not mad at it. We needed O-line depth. So I'm not mad at the pick. Now, I'm gonna say this now. We have 9 draft picks coming into this draft. We got a first round, we got a second round, Now we have 2 fourths. We will have 2 fifths because we're gonna get compensation for the corner.
Didn't they say we might get a compensation pick for the third also? It's up in the air, possible. That's what I
I
heard
think
yesterday.
I think the possible is the 5th because of old
But I
boy that
heard a
went
third.
to the Patriots.
I heard a third too. I heard a compensatory pick for the third round. That's what
I don't
was
know. We
spreading.
might, but right now it's showing that that we have a potential 5th pick coming in. So we'll have 2 fourths, 2 fifths, 2 sixths, and a 7th. Right. I just need Brad Holmes not to play the trade up game of, I'm going to grab this player who probably would have been there, and then we don't use them, like Tesla. I feel like we can do a lot of damage with the picks that we have now. Obviously, what I'm looking at, well, there's two different things that I'm looking at. But obviously, the number one priority is the O-line. And you still have to address the DN. We still need to bring a safety in here. Unless you're trading up to get like a home run guy, or you're packaging a lot of these picks up to, to make a trade in the free agency, or during the offseason, like I don't want to see, like, we're gonna trade up to get this sumo wrestler that's really big and strong but can't block because we believe in him. Like I don't want to see that in April.
Man, listen, people want to talk about the slide move, because we gave up 2 third rounders. I don't blame that. He got the talent. But if Goff is not looking for him and throwing him the ball, which I understand he wouldn't when you got Williams and St. Brown. I think Tesla is a good person. His time going to come. He going to be one of them things like, okay, they got this person doubled. They're going to start creating plays for Tesla, especially where, our tight end is, coming back from injury and stuff like that. He's going to play more into this offense this year, definitely, especially being a second-year player. So I'm not mad. When we made the move last year, wasn't nobody tripping. And, like, oh, no, we could have used those 2 third picks.
I was tripping because exactly what happened last year is what I said was going to happen when we moved up and got him. When we moved up and got him, I was like, all right, he's 6'4", and he's fast. Cool. Will he be on the field? It wasn't that Goff wasn't throwing him the ball. A lot of times, he didn't get on the field until garbage time. Mm-hmm. There were a lot of times where I was like, 3rd and long. Tesla still not on the field?
And that's why
we ain't going to put him on the field.
That's the offensive coordinator, though. We had trash offensive coordinators. And I think this coordinator is going to use him, like, even though he's not a tight end, all the formations that they was running, with the 3 receivers, the 2 tight ends, the 3 tight ends, and all that, you can bring Tesla in that. And we're going to start seeing him on the field with Williams and St. Brown. And I think our offense is going to be our offense because of the players that we have. So I just think the imaginary that you want from an awesome offensive coordinator was not there last year.
We'll see, because I was very vocal when we moved up. I'm like, I think he would have been there.
Fellas, let me get some lighting.
Yeah, you over there with the quiet storm in the dark. Are you just leaving your R&B show?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said you over there with the quiet storm background, like you about to start playing some R&B, some hits.
Is live with Mojo.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, look here. He ain't switched his background yet. We on a whole new show, T-Money. We ain't on the quiet. We ain't doing the quiet storm.
All right.
But yeah, I want us to be able to use these picks. And if you're going to trade up to get someone, I don't have a problem with trading up or trading down, whatever you want to do, but we need to use the guys. Mm-hmm. So, as I said before, seeing in here talking about when it's late at night.
Hey, at least he ain't
singing. Storm.
At least he ain't singing when the clock strikes 12.
Oh man. So I just
film 98.
Right? That T-Money was on that Detroit late night time, man.
Man.
But there's 2 different ways that I'm looking at going with these new picks that we have in this free agency that's getting ready to start. I don't have Juice as a starter. As y'all know, I still want Connor McGovern here. I'm sorry, T. Griff. I really want y'all center, man. I don't know if y'all got the cap space. I mean, we still over the cap by like $6.5 million. but I want Connor McGovern here. And then
Speaking
if
of
we're
centers,
able
man.
to secure him at center.
Speaking of centers, Chicago center retired? Sheesh.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Pro Bowl center retired at 27. So now we got competition in the division.
Whoa.
So now it's like, are we going to get one of the top 2 centers? Or are we going to let Chicago get them? The Ravens still
Chicago trying to go after Crosby, so I think that's their priority right there.
Okay. The Ravens haven't signed Linderbaum yet, right? That's the top center. 26 years old. There were rumblings that maybe the line there were 2 different conflicting reports that came out that I was reading yesterday. On one side, they were like, Detroit is going all in. They're gonna try to get Linderbaum here. And I was like, yo, if Brad does that, I won't say anything else negative for the rest of this offseason. I can't say the whole season, but at least for the summer.
We gotta get under the cap first.
I feel so as you said before in the last few podcasts, the episodes, and Big O too, that's a matter of restructuring Goff's contract.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I have a problem with it but as long as we're bringing in old linemen to do it, don't restructure the contract to bring in skill positions or some old craziness. But if you're gonna bring in old linemen, I have a problem with that.
We got reconstruction. St. Brown. If he don't, we trading him next year.
That's your call?
That's my call.
Okay. You know what? Anything that'll bring us a win. I'm not married to any players. I want a championship. I like the players, but we know it's a business, right? I want to win. So restructure whoever's contract you got to restructure, but we need a starting center, and then we need a starting caliber left tackle because Decker's going to be rotating in. And Coach Campbell said, we're looking at a left tackle. He's going to have to be able to start in some spots because they know Decker's shoulder. It's not going to hold up all season. You know what I'm saying? Shoulders are tricky injury. So if we can get Connor McGovern here, then you look at the left tackle. Y'all know the 2 guys I'm looking at in the first round. I don't think my favorite DN is going to drop. I don't think Bain is going to drop to 17. I don't want to give up a lot of capital to move up in the first round. I think you take the best available O-lineman that's there. So you get the center, then we can go left tackle. You don't get the center, then you might have to move Tate over. And now I'm looking at the guard out of Penn State. I'm looking at Vega. So,
it's funny, man. After the moves we made, we still $9 million over the cap.
6.5. Well, according to there's 2 different. According to over the cap, we're 6.5 over. So you looking at Sport Track? Sport Track, I think it shows 9. Yeah. So we'll say 6 to 9. It's fine. But
that's 6-7.
Yeah, 6-7, right? 6-7. But whatever you got to do to build this O line, like the DN is like a secondary thought to me at this point. Yes, we need to bring in another DN because we're not bringing Muhammad back. But you can't get anything done without that line being secure for the offense. Because as we know, Goff can't do anything if he doesn't have the protection. So
you got Branch, we got Kirby, we got guys with contracts, and they're not even gonna play.
Branch is still on his rookie, and he'll come back. I am concerned about Kirby. I honestly, and I don't want this to be the case. I want Kirby to bounce back. I want him to heal. I wish him a speedy recovery, but I'm very concerned. I don't know if he's gonna play football again, man. I don't know if he's gonna come back.
Man, like this hopes, you know what I'm saying? Quit selling us the hopes, man. Just, go ahead and just hang it up. And I understand why he don't want to, but I'd rather him hang it up and then we get that injury cap relief. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hang it up. Take an injury settlement. Of course, what did you make 14 something? You're not gonna get that. You probably take 6-7 mil.
We could have had 20 million.
Where?
Big O not gonna let this go. Go ahead, Big O.
You talking with Taylor Decker?
He need to be gone, man.
Bruh.
He should be gone, man. Gone. 20 million right there. 20 million right there. That's it. I'm just saying, 20 million right there. We doing all these big moves. I mean, why we just in move away from that?
Who's
20
better than
mil.
Taylor Decker though?
That we can get right now?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say you can draft someone better than Decker, but if you're freeing up 20 mil, you can definitely put a rookie there. And Sin is asking, did the combine workouts change any of our views on the top tackles? It did for me. It did for me. Everyone had us getting because the top two tackles that they're saying are going in the draft are right tackles. So they had us getting Caden Proctor out of Alabama. I don't want Proctor. Y'all know who I want at tackle. And after that workout, I want Monroe Freeling from
I don't
Georgia.
think he gonna be there. I think Monroe gonna go before the Lions pick.
He probably will because that was a hell of a workout, and he's played both tackle positions. So he has the versatility, but that's who I want. If he's sitting there at 17 and we got the center position like solidified, I want Freeling. That's who I want. After the combine results, I want Freeling. Shout out to Detroit fan man 9899. He said doesn't change Decker's guaranteed money come due on retirement though. So it's still like 10 mil in dead cap, even if he's cut or retires. He believes for Decker. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with Decker staying. This is the last year. I don't have a problem with him staying. I don't have a problem with him rotating in. He's still a veteran. He's still
And that's what you
serviceable.
need, man. Because if you
Yeah.
get rid of Decker, then Sewell is the only veteran.
I
And
mean,
Yeah, I don't have a
I'm
problem
not really trying to crush on him hard. It is a simple fact, injury. You know what I'm saying? We need you. This is like any job. You're good when you at work. We need you to be there.
I mean, he's playing. He's playing through his injury, so obviously he's not going to be what he once was. But
Right.
I personally don't have a problem with him being there. If we rotate him in, that's fine. You can stay for the last year. But I want Monroe Freeling here, and I agree with you, T. I don't know if he's going to be there at 17.
Mhm.
I don't think Vega will be. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's going to be a huge shakeup come April. There's a lot of guys that we thought were going to be there where I'm like, ooh, they kind of killed it in the combine. I don't know if they're gonna be there at 17.
That's a
And I don't want to move up. I'm cool with staying at 17. So I'm not saying move up to get that. If you move up, I need a game changer. You move up, I'm thinking you moving up for like
Or they can trade
Spain.
down
Or
and go after the offensive tackle from Utah and grab a second round, third round pick and
they
drop
could,
down.
yeah. You know what? I wouldn't even be mad at that because we need so much. I would not be mad if we move down a few. Like if Freeling ain't there, if Vega's not there, we know Bane ain't gonna be there. That's a pipe dream. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, if the top guys ain't there, it's like all right, well we'll move down a few spots, pick up
And
another
then
draft pick,
and I forgot the OT from Clemson, another tackle. So you can move down, grab one of those tackles and
Mhm.
grab a extra third round, maybe second round, however they do it, man. I'm with that. More picks the merrier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me ask you this. So Logan Jones out of Iowa, the center. He had
I
a
like him.
great combine
I
too.
like him.
How would you feel if they moved down and got more picks and then they were like, we'll just bring Logan in. We couldn't land one of the top two centers in the free agency. We'll just move down and we'll grab Jones.
Right, and take Tate and move him over to guard. I'm with it.
Well, yeah, so Tate is already guard. So yeah, you would just and because
Well,
centers
they
usually don't
saying
go
he
that
might
high.
play center, so Tate might
He-
play center depending on how things work out.
Right, how it shakes out. And teams usually don't go really high for centers. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how would you feel if they went from like 17 to like 22, 23?
I like
It was
that
like,
because
we'll take Jones.
and I like it because Iowa offensive linemen and tight ends, they like tight end you
It's
and
like
the
tight end
offense.
you, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
for
the
sure.
offensive linemen, so they teach blocking at Iowa. I love their program, so
Absolutely.
I would not be
Yeah.
mad at all. And like you said, he had a great combine, real energetic, and with the Lions and our offensive lineman coach, one of the best in the league, I'm with it.
Mhm. Yeah,
well, it
yeah.
ought to be interesting.
So, I pretty much already know the answers y'all gonna give me, but who would you be most hopeful for to drop to us if we were to stay at 17? If you could have that one player, no matter what position, who would that player be?
Let me look at the board because I want to be realistic. I don't want to be saying nothing crazy.
I don't know. I don't have a.
Y'all know mine. He ain't dropping though. It's Bane out
You
of
still on
Miami.
bad?
I'm still on Bane. Bane is Bane. Because I know obviously we're not gonna get Reese. Reese killed it at the combine too. I read it was a funny tweet. They said he what did they say? What were the words they used? They said I can't remember exactly what they said, but something about like
Electrifying.
no, they were saying no, they said he blew his future or something like that because they was like he just solidified that he's gonna be a Jet. And
You
I
know
was
who I
like,
like to
wow.
drop down?
Who?
I'm joking.
Who?
This is a throw me name. Jeremiah Love, the running back from Notre Dame. If he dropped, I'd take him.
He ain't dropping, but he's a damn good running back.
It would replace Demo instantly.
It would instantly replace him, and no one could be mad because it's like we're not paying a boatload for him. He's a rookie, and I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Or the
wouldn't be mad at
DB from LSU. I know y'all tripping and gonna say stuff, but we need secondary help bad, bro. And so if one of the top lottery DBs fall to us, you got to take him. You got to.
Is he coming off injury? Help me in the chat. LSU's DB. Is he Sonny? Yes. Detroit fan man 9899. Sonny Styles. Imagine the combo with Jack. We finally have a dominant linebacker core again. Y'all know, and I know my brother T Griff. I've been on Sonny Styles all season long. Sonny Styles is a beast of a I like Sonny Styles more than Reese. And I know a lot of people got, Reese going higher because he can actually play edge, and Sonny Styles is strictly linebacker. But Sonny Styles is that bro. Being what is he like 6'4", 6'5", he's like 200. He's what is he like 245, 250, and he runs a sub 4.5 with a 43.5-inch vert. Bruh.
Well, we're not in the linebacker market though.
We're not.
Right?
We're not in the linebacker market, but check this out. And he's not gonna drop. So I wanna preface this statement by saying we know on this podcast that he's not gonna drop. But if he was there.
So hey, you just gave us content for next week. Let's next week do the second round of who we can pick in the second and third round.
We can do that.
That way yes. We can throw many names out for the second and third round that can be there, and it'd be it could fall into reality.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you another name. We talked about this briefly last week about names for like later picks. For the center position in the fourth round, and this was obviously before this Montgomery trade went down. I wouldn't be mad if they used one of the fourth round picks and brought in Matt Golban from Michigan State. He was the one bright spot on the O-line. He was one of the top 3 centers during the season. And y'all know, and I'm not a homer. I'm not one of those guys that's like, we should get him because because y'all know how I felt about Charles Rogers. I was like, no, we need to get Andre Johnson. I don't care that Charles Rogers is down the street. Get Andre Johnson. I'm not a huge advocate of just picking players because their college just happens to be in the same state as the Lions. But the stats and the tape
you say late round, 4th or 5th round, right?
Yeah, I said 4th round. Yeah, I wasn't talking about like first round. I wouldn't be mad because
I went back to the first round and we talked about this like 3 weeks ago. But the edge from Miami, if the edge from Miami, we could pick him up at 17, and I'd be happy.
Messidor?
Yes,
he'll be there. I really think Messidor will be there. Not only because obviously you got Bane, you got Bailey out of Texas Tech. And you got Reese from Ohio State, but I think Messidor will be there because he's older.
And so Miami players, I don't know many Miami players that don't come in and do the deed, take care of business.
Yeah, I think Messidor will be there.
No, Akeem Messidor.
Messidor. Detroit fan, what do you say? Why say that we not in the line? Oh, T Money. He said, why are you saying that we're not in the linebacker market when Anzalone and Malcolm being on the way out? What is he missing?
I don't. Well, I think Malcolm is a good chance of signing back, and then we got the other guy that we drafted, what, second round or whatever, that's back up. Anzalone out of here.
Yeah, he's out of here.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
just think the linebackers that we have, and they're going to pick somebody up, and I feel like they're going to pick a linebacker up in the 5th round, whatever like that, for our backup. But in the 1st round, we already
Yeah.
know what we need. We need offensive line or
We need
or
offensive
edge.
lineman or edge. Yeah, I
Now,
agree. And then the
if
defense
you're
that
going
we
to
run. Oh, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I was saying, now, if you're gonna pick a linebacker that you know you're gonna blitz a lot, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're gonna need. We need a defense that we're gonna start blitzing our linebackers to make up for what our D line don't do, putting pressure.
Mhm.
Well, you brought up Florida or Miami and Francis. I can't pronounce his last name. But
I know you're talking about. You talking about the right tackle?
I know
Talking about
he
the
on the
right tackle.
O-line.
Yeah, he's a right tackle.
But he available too.
Yeah, I don't see, because I know for a fact we're going to need someone to replace Decker, and I know everyone is saying like, oh, we would like, if we needed a left tackle, we could just move Panay over there. I want someone that plays left tackle. I don't want to draft a right tackle and then say go learn how to block on the left side. Detroit fan said Messidor, ain't he already like 30? He didn't think he was draftable in the 1st. Messidor's he's 24 years old. He'll be 25 when the draft comes. So he ain't ancient, but he's older than probably what you would like. But he'll be 25 by the time the season starts.
But that's a
I
good
think
rookie
he'll be there.
contract, though. That's a good rookie contract.
I think he'll be there at 17. And then to address the why are we not in the linebacker market is because of the defense that we run. We usually only have 2 linebackers on the field at once. We usually have 5 DBs. We usually run a nickel. So knowing that we need O-linemen, we definitely need a starting center. Before you even address depth or who's going to rotate in with Decker, we need a starting center and not someone that pretends to play center. And then we need an edge. We do need a safety because neither of our safeties are going to be ready to go by the beginning of the season. And our corners leave a lot to be desired. So, linebacker would be on the back burner for me.
And to piggyback off what you was saying, I was thinking if the safety from Oregon drop in the 2nd round, don't be surprised.
He ain't dropping.
Well, you got
I know exactly what you're talking
about. We're talking his language. Saying we need to get Anthony Hill Jr. for the 1st pick.
With the 1st pick? Oh, but he's saying if you trade
2
back.
and 3 picks.
Yeah, so Gavis is saying, yeah, if you trade back, you can get Anthony Hill Jr. And he also said Messidor got carried by Bain on the other side. While I agree with you that he played that well because Bain was on the other side, guess who's on the other side for the Lions? We don't need like a wrecker on the other side. We just need someone that's more capable than our injury-prone DN that we kept bringing back. And Mr. Glass. So
they was talking about him today. If I hear, what is it, Davenport, whatever his name?
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I break my TV if they talking about signing him to a 1-year deal.
Nah. I wouldn't mind having Messidor here and Hutch on the other side.
But we got Muhammad, right? And that's his name, the other DN.
They're not bringing him back.
Now listen, what if it's a Vega, whatever, the guard from Penn State, sitting there?
Vega.
Yeah, Vega.
Oh, if Vega is a day 1 starter. Okay, so if Vega, see here's the hard part about that though, right?
Hold on though, before I know you about to kick knowledge, but that's why people don't like Juice, because he wasn't bad at Penn State.
Juice wasn't bad at Penn State, and a lot of people was like, he was picked at the end of the 2nd round, and it's like, that's fine. I'm not saying that he's bad. I don't think he's the starter. We're not in a full-on rebuilding stage right now. We're kind of retooling, I want a real
Just
starter.
tweak it a little bit.
But he
Yeah.
started for Ravens, but just a couple of games he didn't start. So you did trade for a starter, so you can fill him in until you get better.
Bro, our window is closing. I'm not mad that we got Juice, but Juice ain't the starter to me. He could prove me wrong. Juice is not a starter for the Lions. He could be a starter in other places, and I agree with you that when you have other bona fide good O linemen around him, that it helps. Come on, man, we trying to win like this year or next,
and a good blocking scheme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the Ravens didn't have a good blocking scheme. It was just keep the guy in front of you because Jackson was scrambling at night. So
I don't have him as a starter. I'm just
saying that
I'm not saying you way off.
Focus somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can.
I know.
You know what? We just tweaking it. We just tweaking. We're not bad. Just tweaking. We're not trying to blow the whole. We're not trying to boom up the whole team.
Wait a minute, Mike. You talking about getting rid of Taylor? That is blowing. If you get rid of Taylor,
that ain't blowing it up. That's getting money. That's different. We're trying to use the money.
Not if you get listen.
Better.
Tackles are the most important position. On the line. They watch the blind side. We can't afford it. If Goff get cooked, that's the season over.
We ain't even. Please don't go Goff because he can go too.
We about to get
bang. Cut his mic. We trying to get a ring.
Gavin said, "Here's your perfect draft." I'm gonna have to look at Anthony Hill. And then what Detroit fans said.
Hold on, man. Oh, if we get rid of Goff, who you got starting for the Lions? I gotta know.
Look, whoever we can get after he leave. I'm just saying. I'm just tired.
I'm not gonna go that far. And I'm like 50-50 on. I'm like, Goff is good with the protection, but when he don't have the protection, he can go. I
just don't know where his head was, the last games.
But he's still top 5 quarterback.
Calm down.
We ain't have an O line though. To be fair, we ain't have an O line.
We have a line.
I agree with Detroit fan. He said if we draft Vega at 7, and this is exactly what I was gonna say. He took the words right out of my mouth. He said if we draft Vega at 17. Tate is immediately the center, and you got Vega and Panay on the right side. You can run the right. You can play Madden with it. You can keep running on the right side because who getting through them? So I agree. If Vega is sitting there, here's the tricky part. You got the free agency before the draft. So say they go out and get a center, and Vega is sitting there. Do you still want to get Vega?
Yeah. Yeah, because then you have Tate on one side, Vega, and then you got the center. Your line be solidified.
It would. So if that's the case and Vega is there and we picked up a center, one of the top 2 centers, then Mahogany can go sit on the bench. I'd move Tate over there and I would leave Vega in his natural spot on the right side. That's what I would do if he's still there. But you also have options because if you grabbed your center, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to get Vega. You might be able to call some teams and say, y'all want to move up for Vega? Because now we can move back and get a DN.
I'm sorry. The offensive line is the heart of our team. We got an offensive line. We can put all the points up.
Yes, but what I'm saying is,
so I already know where you at.
If we sign a center,
if you got Vega and Bain sitting there, who you drafting?
I'm drafting Bain, bro. I'm drafting Bain immediately. I'm drafting Bain. I don't care.
Look,
yes, the O line is the priority. If Bain is there, Bain is coming to Detroit. If Bain is there, if Bain is there at 17, 16 other GMs need to be fired. Well, maybe not 16 because I know there's some teams that need quarterbacks, but at least 14, 15 of them need to get Bain. Bro, if Bain is there, I'm taking Bain.
Well, he top 10, so he won't be there.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be there.
They talking about the Chiefs might take him.
Hell no. Steve Griff said to answer to answer T Money's question to Big O of who would we get if we didn't have golf. He's saying Anthony Richardson or Kyler Murray. Absolutely not. Absolutely not to that. Gavin said there's so many good centers in this draft. Logan Jones might go 200th pick. I agree. This is a deep draft for linemen, period. So we kind of lucking out with the fact that we need what is so plentiful in the draft. Detroit Fan Man said, to me, free agent centers are too expensive. It's wild to learn that Glasgow was a better pass blocker than Linderbaum last year, because 20+ mil to get Glasgow back is bad business, crazy, but Tate might be the right choice. And then Gavis said, everyone is in love with Sonny Styles. I think Hill Jr. is even better. Look at his stat. You're not gonna get me off Sonny Styles, bro. I'm a Sonny Styles cheerleader. I am gonna check out Hill Jr., but I'm a Sonny Styles fan. If he was there, I would get him. But what was I about to say? I agree with you. 20 mil is a lot for a free agent, but they're saying that Connor McGovern would only command like 16 mil a year. If McGovern's there, I'll gladly give McGovern 16 mil. Linderbaum is going to command more. If McGovern is there, I'll give him. He can have 16 mil. That's fine. That's fine. I would rather give a real center 16 mil than a guard playing center. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, this your natural position? Yes, come in here and snap the ball and block well. Because golf can't run.
At all.
Like, I want a real center.
At
Now,
all. He need to hub around.
I feel like you only move someone there if you absolutely have to. But if you're able to get one of the top two centers coming out, do it. Do it. Hill has like 15 more tackles for loss and 10 more sacks. Let's pull him up. Let's pull him up.
Will we pull it up?
Pull up. Where is he at? Pull up Anthony Hill Jr. He's saying he likes him better than Sonny Styles. I don't like any linebacker better than Sonny Styles. I just don't. Let's pull him up.
And then, listen, don't be shocked. And when I say this, man, people gonna go lose it. But
what's up?
Laporta could be on the block, and we don't even know it.
I was gonna get to that later, but you brought it up now.
Right now.
He's in a rumor mill.
Yeah.
I don't want to trade him, though. I don't want to trade him.
Yeah.
Man, we just traded our last good tight end, bro.
I think we're going to be talking about rumors, but it is rumored
that he's out there. Laporta is rumored to possibly be trade bait.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because he a Pro Bowler, and I get it. The value go crazy. You definitely get a first or a second rounder for him. And he going to be commanding some big bucks. I hate to see it, man. I hate to see it, but hey, it is some good tight ends in the draft. You can grab the one from Oregon, and there's another one. Iowa always got good tight ends coming out. We can grab another one from Iowa.
Always.
Look, Anthony Hill already got an injury in the combine.
He got hurt at the combine?
Yeah. Not laughing at his injury by far.
I mean, he did a lot of his dirty work blitzing, right? If I'm not mistaken, Gavis. How is he in pass coverage? I ain't watch a lot of Texas football. So how is he in pass coverage? Because I'm looking at the fact that Sonny Styles has the speed, the vertical, and the instincts to not only blitz, but he can drop back in coverage. So hit us up in the chat. How is he in, because you've watched him, because you really pulling hard for him. How is he in coverage? I don't know that I would want him at 17. I ain't saying he's not a good player, but I can't. I don't really have a grade on him because I haven't. He's not. He wasn't on my radar. He's what did he say? He played all three. He played Will, Sam, and Mike. Great run, stopper, and pass breakups. Okay, I'm a look at some tape on him. But what do y'all think about this? I skip past all of this. Like the Lions are gonna get Crosby. I'm kind of tired of hearing about Crosby
I'm
at this
tired of
point.
hearing about him too, bro, because
I feel like we've been
he
hearing
ended
about.
his season on the injured list. So I'm tired of hearing about him.
I always take that. I told you about this on the text message. I always take that with a grain of salt. I always feel like when your team is trash, you could be like, my knee hurt. I'm sitting. Like I don't know if you hurt for real. Like
Right.
he
Right, but
disgruntled.
we
He may
also
not
don't know
really
how
be hurt
serious
for
the
real.
injury is.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, were you really hurt or were you just frustrated? And if that's the case, I really don't want you on my team. If you fake an
Listen,
injury, I'm
and
not saying
Brad
you fake
Holmes
the
we
injury, but
trust. And Brad Holmes we trust, bro. That's
timeout.
it.
I'm not going that far.
Well, you got no choice.
Oh, I got choices.
No, you have to trust him. You have to. You don't got no choice.
I don't have to trust him. I have to watch the decisions that he makes. I don't have to trust the
So
decisions.
you got to
that
trust that he make good decisions, right?
No, I don't have to trust it. I could totally disagree with his decision making.
No, I said you have to trust that he's going to make a good decision.
I don't have because I don't think that listen. I'm not going to say that he's never made good decisions. This most recent trade was good, but I feel like he's really living off of the fact that
Don't say it.
It's the truth. He's living off the fact that Hutch fell to him. I'm lying? Chad, am I lying? Dude, if it hadn't been for a great combine, Hutch would have went number one. The only reason that Jacksonville didn't get Hutch is because the other guy was like a combine all-star. They were like, oh, man, we never seen somebody this big move this fast, so we're going to get him. I'm sure they're regretting it, but, I mean, Hutch fell to you. That was kind of like a no-brainer.
Who did Jacksonville pick number one?
That was a no-brainer. Help me in the chat.
Right.
I know he was a bulldog, but he killed it at the combine. So everyone was like, "Oh my God!"
Crosby wanted to get his knee clean, but was out for a long time. More like a rebuilt knee.
That's concerning.
I don't want him here, man. He at the end of the road like Boys to Men. I'm good.
It was Trayvon Walker. Walker killed it at the combine. So Jacksonville got him. So it was like, oh, well, Hutch went to Michigan and everyone here loves him. Like he fell in your lap. And then he had some good picks in the late. He got St. Brown and he got Kirby. But what have you done for me lately? I feel like all your good graces is running out when you keep bringing Davenport back. You kept bringing back Emmanuel Mosley.
Damn, that is a bad pick. He ain't did nothing.
You drafted Big O's favorite player. Where that card at? Where that trading card at? Where's the trading card?
I don't know where it's
So
at.
I'm like, no. So you got to make a splash now. I need you to like really do some digging and pick someone that you scouted well and not just have someone fall to you and you're like, well, you know what I'm saying? The corners didn't pan out and I was happy. I was happy with both corners when we picked them up. They ain't panned out.
I'm looking at
we're not even gonna get into
Walker
the
numbers, man. Ooh,
yeah, we're not even gonna get into the headlines that that our corner was involved in. But I liked it when we picked both of them up. One of them hasn't seen the field. So
no, he has it. Like, bro, like are you gonna give us something?
Yeah.
You know, man.
Let's catch up on some of these chats.
We gotta get some new scouts, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, man, Brad Holmes, this your last year. He know it. This is last year. If he don't get done, he getting canned. This is last year.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. If we don't win our division, get deep in the playoffs, he's done.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Me neither. Me
I ain't
neither.
tied to nobody unless you bring me a Super Bowl.
There it is. There it is.
I
Tell how you
want a
really
Super
feel.
Bowl. I don't
So
want to be good enough.
you
I
don't like
want to
Campbell no
win.
more?
Who?
Coach
No,
Campbell, you don't like him?
I rock with Campbell. I'm not mad at Campbell. I'm mad at Brad Holmes.
I rock with
You
that.
gotta show me something. And I know Dan Campbell
Something.
has made some boneheaded decisions, but this is not a stone Dan Campbell. This is come on, Brad. Let Brad cook. Ain't that what everybody? Let Brad cook. Let Brad
Oh my
cook.
God.
What you
Yeah.
cooking up? Are you cooking up? Are
Chitlins.
you
He cooking?
are you cooking up?
He cooking. He
He
cooking.
been cooking up some garbage.
He been cooking, man.
Let me see. He said, I thought the Pride would never ask for a first round tight end ever again, but if the board fell the right way, y'all could talk me into Sadiq. He's a
Yeah.
solid tight end. You couldn't talk me into him at 17 with what we need. I watched some of the games. He's getting a lot of INTs like Kirby. That was Hill that he was talking about. Detroit fan man said, I'm cool on Crosby too. But he, I feel you. He said, I'm cool on Crosby too, but he better not go to Chicago. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. He said that center retired at the perfect time. So, yeah, they got some priorities that they got to review. Gavin said Crosby. Oh, that's when he said he wouldn't get his knee clean, more like rebuilding his knee. Gavin said Anthony Hill Jr. did have a former meeting with the Lions. Fingers crossed. Him and Jack would be so great with our defense might be able to get off the field. And then Fan Man said if we sign Max, will Hutch start rushing more often on the other side? That would be a scary tandem, and you wouldn't have to worry as much about your secondary. I'm a line first person. Like if your D line, if you got a great D line, you don't need a Deion Sanders back there. It would be nice, but you don't need it back there because you're pressuring the quarterback. But I don't know. Brad gonna have to cook something up for real in the free agency. And I mean in the draft, I feel like the draft will be a hell of a lot easier if you show me something this free agency.
Yeah, I think that's
Now,
what he working. He trying. The juice in the 4th round pick was cool. And I'm glad people in media like ourselves and, the local media is behind his pick. I mean, how you not get behind it for the 4th? And I told you his value was good. I knew we was going to get a 4th, you know what I'm saying? So, because the guy, he had 2,400 yards in a couple years he played here and a lot of touchdowns, you know what I'm saying? So the dude got the tools, and I'm glad we got the pick, you know what I'm saying? He could have just took some other garbage pick, and I'm glad we got the 4th. We got a 7th. I like Juice. The dude only been in the league 2 years. Again, I think we got one of the best offensive line coaches in the league, and I think he can coach him up.
You think?
I think he can coach him up because we play with grit. So if he's lazy or whatever, like he played in the Big Ten too. So he played in the Big Ten. He know what it's like to, get it from the mud and grind.
We're going to need more than grit.
Got to run an offense. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, I was just going to say we're going to need a lot more than grit.
I'm just saying he used to being in the run-based offense first. Penn State was run. You know what I'm saying? So I think he gets back to that. Where he's blocking the run blocking. And I think that's going to, be good for me. Like we talked about earlier, having veteran linemen around him that's pro bowlers. They're going to teach him what he needs to do. They're going to see the stuff that he's not seeing. They're going to have that veteran eye. Hey, this guy doing this. He got this move. Watch out for this move because he's going to do it. A different division. You know what I'm saying? He in the NFC. I like the move.
So you sold on Juice being the starter?
I'm like, no. Like, if we don't get what we want, I feel like now with Juice, we do got an option to go defense instead of O-line. You know what I'm saying? In the first round. I feel like he give us that option. We can focus on defense. I mean, they picked him for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They picked him for a reason. The trade happened for a reason.
So you be confident if we went DN linebacker or DN corner in the first round?
DN corner, I'll be happy. Now, linebacker happen, yeah, I'd be cool with that too. But we got first draft pick got to be a D line. If it's not one of those old lines we talked about, it has to
For
be
sure.
Miami, the guy from Miami, the other dude, I forgot. It has to be D line. And then in the second round, it got to be safety or linebacker. It has to be.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold that thought. Y'all keep kicking it. Let me see something. Because Gavin said it's hard to screw up top 100 draft picks. So now
No,
we're
it's
going to
not.
bring up Brad
It's not
Holmes'
hard.
draft pick. We're going to pull up Brad Holmes' draft
Don't
picks.
do that, man. Don't do that.
Top
Woo!
one.
Let's
So
go. Yeah, let's talk about it. If the story's true. Uh-oh.
That's what I'm saying, man. We need some more scouts.
True,
I don't trust the scouts.
Only to get the 5th round.
he definitely screwed up with Enos Rakestraw. He hasn't seen the field. But when you said top 100, the reason I got excited about you saying it's hard to screw up the top 100 draft picks is, where did Broderick Martin get drafted?
Man, what, really? Really? That's what we doing.
Broderick Martin was the 2023 96th overall pick. This is Big O's favorite player. He got a poster of him on his wall. Broderick Martin, where you going? Where you go? Big O, come back to. Listen, I agree that in theory it should be hard. It should be extremely hard to mess up top 100 draft picks. Brad found a way.
It's not so bad with Broderick Martin being picked. He's seen this a long time ago. He kept holding on to this dude. Like, we seen it from the jump. Like, it wasn't gonna work. And you kept
Broderick Martin. Hey, get the card out. Show the chat. Yo, he got a Broderick Martin trading card, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw that episode. He got a Broderick Martin trading.
Ooh.
I got one.
Yo,
man,
brother,
if you don't put that on an open fire with a marshmallow.
Your brother got a Broderick Martin trading card. I didn't even know they made a trading card for this guy, but he found it.
Good night.
Look.
Top 100 pick, Gavis. Hey. Who So hey, you got a personal message in there, Big O, that you might want to read.
What the
Right. You couldn't text him and say that.
What the Wait a minute. Miss Nicole at my house picking up Isaac.
Like, we having a full podcast right here.
Full podcast.
Really?
They like, we gonna find him somewhere.
Can we get a screener or something? Man, where's our producer? Hey, wait a minute.
We're about to go on the podcast.
Hey, we need a producer, man, that can just take. Like, it would have never got past the screener.
Wow. This is what we doing.
That's crazy. You getting put on blast during the episode.
Mr. Cole is at my house picking up Isaac, Mr. Ray.
We appreciate that, Gavis. He said we too much fun. Detroit Fan Man said, hell yeah, give me the best lineman available either side of the ball at 17. I fully agree with that. And then he said, if the story is true, thank Denver, because we were about to get a 5th-round pick for Monty until Sean Payton upped the offer, and then Houston inflated their offer, so that's how we ended up getting Juice and the pick. So thanks, Sean. Shout out to Denver for
yeah, because they need that.
Want them just as much.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
What's up?
All is fun, no problem. It's all in fun, Ronnie.
Oh. But yeah, man, Broderick Martin. So yeah, it's not hard to mess up the top one. It's easy if you Brad. We got to bring that card out though.
Hey,
people want to see that card.
He had KC now, so I mean, he'd be all right.
What are they doing?
Who
trading away their top Broderick Martin? He ain't
What,
going nowhere. They trading away
squad?
top corners.
He on the practice squad.
Ty. Money.
Let
We
me
got-
look this up. I know he ain't playing. I
I
ain't see him play a single snap for KC last year. Hold on, bro.
we got Hendon Hooker and Broderick Martin that year in the third. Oh, and then in 22 we had Pascal, who didn't do anything. So he hit some home runs, but then he'll mess up some top 100 picks. Anzarike, second round pick in 21.
You got the Lions card? You got the Broderick Martin Lions card or his college card?
His college card.
You got his high school card.
You talking about that card?
Look at that.
Hey, man, who is that?
Broderick Martin. That's the
Why
card
do
you
y'all
got?
both had a card?
Huh?
Y'all two peas in the pod.
Because they was giving away for free?
Y'all two peas in the pod. Why do
don't have
y'all
that
both
card.
have this man?
I don't
That
have
was
the
on
card.
his phone.
That's on my phone. I don't have that card.
Oh, that was on his phone. I thought it was the card.
I thought it for a minute too. I like, hey.
No, you wasn't about to say no A. I promise you that. You was not about to say A.
I like, yeah, let's go. Hey,
wait a minute. He played for the Raiders now. Hold on.
He got switched?
Hold on. Let me tell you this dude. This dude been on a world tour. And last year, he played for the Chiefs.
Serious?
He played for the Steelers and the Raiders. He played for 3 teams in 1 year. I'm gone.
Wait a minute. Yo, right as he said that, Detroit fan, he said, this is crazy, I know, but I got fam in Pittsburgh. We were out at some barbecue place a few months ago, and the guy walked in wearing a 93 Martin Steelers jersey. So he got fans somehow. It was probably T-Money.
No.
T-Money got that jersey.
Hey, listen, I got a Antonio Brown Steelers jersey. Don't do me like that.
You ain't got no Broderick Martin jersey?
Hell to the no.
We probably the only ones keeping his career alive.
And when he played for KC, I was right. He was on the practice squad.
All right,
dude never touched the field.
We got other football to talk about than Broderick Martin.
I want to know how they found his Steelers jersey with his number on it. That had to be custom because they're not selling that in the NFL shop.
Let it go, man.
All right, I'm going to let it go.
Man, he was drafted in the 3rd round. Can we get that round back?
96 pick, top 100 pick. Brad Holmes messed it up. You know what? Here's the irony in this. Brad Holmes played D tackle in college and can't draft D lineman.
No, he got Hutch, remember?
Hutch fell to him.
Doesn't matter. He drafted.
Fell to who?
He fell to us. Hutch fell.
He didn't fall, man. He didn't fall. Everybody wanted Walker. He didn't fall. He was left.
What do you mean how? Walker killed it at the combine, and that's how he shot up the board, and Jacksonville took him. Hutch was going number 1 until Walker killed it at the combine.
Well, we still got him.
He fell to us. So if you want to look at the lineman that he's actually drafted and like had to scout and was like he didn't just fall in our hands, D lineman, McNeil.
I like McNeil.
And the reason I pause is because that's it. Like I think
McNeil's nice,
out of
bro.
all the D linemen that he got, one fell to us, and then he actually went out and got McNeil.
And what
everyone
about,
else was terrible.
Ringo?
Well, it didn't matter. Ringo? We got Hutch, so I mean, a win is a win. A win is a win. I'm gonna take it. I'll take it all day. A win is a win.
Exactly. What up, Holy podcast. Detroit fan man I agree. He said Brad played D tackle in college and was a cornerback scout with the Rams. Feels like those are his worst positions to target.
Dang. Come on.
I think we tight at D tackle, man. We got Williams and Wingo, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we tight at D tackle. That's not even in McNeil. When's
the last time Wingo played football?
I think we tight, bro.
When is the last time Wingo played football?
I think we tight. That's what I'm gonna say.
And that's worth he ain't gonna answer.
And it's time for my special guest appearance fee is up. I've been here an hour.
It's been an hour.
y'all don't pay me to go past an hour, so
we got 25 seconds left before the full hour. So when is the last time Wingo played football?
Preseason. Preseason. All right, man. I'm gonna put this in my invoice for the extra 25 seconds.
Ah.
All right, man. Y'all got anything else before we wrap this up?
Look. Go
Hey,
Broncos.
Brad Holmes, this your last chance. This the last hurrah, man. This the last hurrah. Those 2 years prior to last year was pretty good. You pumping your fist, giving everybody high fives as we was winning and going to the division championship. But this is what have you done for me lately, league? And
Yes.
you ain't did ish.
Wait
You
a
know
minute.
what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. One more. We go play week 18 versus the Bears. He played nice too.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know that. Detroit fan knew that. Don't be saying like, he played
I knew that,
man.
but I didn't remember. No, because I'm thinking about the commentators. I'm thinking about the commentators. But like I said,
Detroit.
hey, but you can't say Williams ain't nice. I like Williams.
He played nice.
Williams nice. He gonna be all right.
We're gonna have to get
Man,
Detroit fan up here.
Go
as a
ahead and
guest
go
for
back
one of
over
these
there to
episodes.
your Keith Sweat lighting. This is Keith Sweat coming out.
Yeah, set your quiet storm
Ladies and gentlemen.
quiet storm background back up, man. He got another show to do.
This is the quiet.
I just want to thank y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, and y'all here with me, and I appreciate it. 3 strikes and I'm out. You know why? I'm gone.
Oh man!
Oh, my
if y'all
God.
could do us a favor before y'all leave and double tap the screen to give us a like,
Yes,
we
please
would
give us a
appreciate
like.
it. Give us a like.
Peace, bros.
Spread the word. We out here having fun. We'll be back probably next week. He left for real, like all the way. I didn't even get to say, salutations all right. So we'll be back. If not next week, the week after. We usually do this show during the off season every other week, or unless there's breaking news. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. Double tap the screen, give us a like, give us a follow, subscribe, spread the word. And for those of you watching, if y'all ever want to be a guest, just, leave us a comment and we'll get y'all contact information. Y'all can come up here and kind of shoot it with us or whatever. Detroit fan said the villain hoodie gonna look different this year. What's it gonna say? You know what? Let me think on that. Let me think on what it should say. And we'll be back with the next episode, man. So for Blue Collar Blitz, I'm your host, Mav.
Wait a minute. And most definitely, thank you for everybody that's been texting in and giving their input. Hey, we wouldn't be here without you guys. You make it fun. So please keep on giving us the content and giving us questions that we can possibly answer.
Absolutely.
And there's your host. That's on you, bro. God dang. What was that? What was it? Wait a minute. Did you?
What?
That was a cigar, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was. But we'll be back. Like I said, if not next week, the week after, we're gonna talk about some more free agency stuff. If there's breaking news, then we'll bring another episode in. So for Blue Collar Blitz, I'm your host, Mav.
And I'm Big O.
Shout out to T Money and shout out to y'all in the chat who tuned in us. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next episode. Peace.